Why do boats in San Diego use knots for speed? Imagine you're out on the water in San Diego, feeling the breeze and watching the waves roll by. Ever wonder how sailors and boaters know exactly how fast they're going? Well, in San Diego and around the world, boats use something called knots to measure speed. But why knots? Let's find out. Knots are tied to nautical miles, which are the standard units of distance used at sea. 1 knot equals 1 nautical mile per hour. A nautical mile is a little longer than a regular mile, about 1.15 miles. This makes knots a more precise way to measure how far a boat travels in an hour. The history of using knots goes back to the 1600s. Sailors used a device called a chip log, which was a rope with knots tied at regular intervals and a piece of wood attached. As the ship moved, sailors would let out the rope for a set amount of time. The number of knots that passed over the side told them their speed in knots. This simple method stuck around because it worked well. In San Diego Bay and nearby waters, using knots helps keep everything consistent. When ships or boats enter the port, they often move at speeds like 7 knots during docking procedures. Speed zones in the bay, especially in lagoons and yacht basins, are marked with speed limits in knots or miles per hour, making it easier for boaters to follow the rules. Using knots is practical because most navigation charts and systems in San Diego are based on nautical miles and knots. Currents and tides in the area can push or slow boats down, so measuring speed in knots helps sailors adjust for these factors accurately. Also, maritime laws and pilot instructions are given in knots, ensuring everyone stays safe and on the same page. So next time you're out on the water in San Diego, remember that knots are more than just a way to tie a rope. They're a vital part of safe and smooth sailing. They connect history, science, and safety, making your outdoor adventure on the water even better.